Hello everyone, welcome back to Chandri's kitchen. Today we will be making Kolkata street style Veg Hakka Chowmein and Egg Hakka Chowmein. Apart from the traditional Chinese spices, Kolkata also uses some Indian spices which creates the unique yet delightful chowmein we would ever find in any other place other than Kolkata. So without further ado, let's get started. Ample amount of water in a big utensil and some salt. The water has started to boil, so I am adding chowmein. Any type of chowmein will do. I am adding Veg Hakka Chowmein. I think we should go for any simple Indian noodles, not those Chinese branded noodles in here. You can use egg noodles for best outcome if you are eating non-veg noodles, or just add veg noodles like I did. Bring it to boil again as it would stop boiling right now. Then it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. While boiling noodles, not only a considerable amount of water is needed, a big utensil is also needed so that the threads of the chowmein find place among themselves while cooking. Otherwise, they can become sticky by the time they get cooked. I think it's done. Now, how will you know if it's cooked? If you press a thread between your fingers, you will feel it retaining its texture to some extent but breaking very easily when you pinch on it gently. Then you will know it's done. Now pour it into a strainer. Please be careful of the vapor that will be released while pouring. It can cause painful blisters. Keep your face away from the path of the vapor. Quickly wash it in cold water to stop its continuous cooking. Let it be in the strainer to get rid of this water. Just shaking them a bit to get rid of that water. Mixing some refined oil, this way the threads will not stick to each other. Now for seasoning, I am adding a little bit of black pepper and salt. I have already added salt in the water. The noodles had already absorbed some of it, so now just a pinch. Mix thoroughly everything and let it be in the strainer so that any excess water remaining in between the noodles will drain out. Now it's time to start the real cooking. I am adding refined oil, and once it's hot, I will be adding some vegetables which I have cut in advance. It is imperative in case of these Chinese inspired dishes that you have to be ready before starting the cooking, because the ingredients are not sorted as long as the Indian dishes, so the time in between is short. Here I have onions, carrots, capsicum, red bell pepper. It's not needed, I had it, so I just added it for color. Carrots, cabbages and spring onions, green and white part separated. Here I have tried to give the veggies a similar length of 2 inches as we see in the Kolkata style chowmein. Let's add the onions first. Almost immediately add chopped garlic and green chillies. Stir for a few seconds and then add chopped ginger. Again, after sauteing for a few seconds, add the white part of the spring onions and all the remaining veggies except the green part of the spring onions and a little bit of chopped cabbage. Now saute in high heat for 3 to 4 minutes. just enough to get a glossy tinge on the veggies, yet they are retaining a crunch in them. Adding a little bit of salt and pepper, we have to keep in mind that we will be adding quite a few sauces which will have salt in them. Sugar, a very important ingredient in this dish. Now let's make a mixture of a few sauces. White vinegar, green chili sauce, red chili sauce, dark soy sauce and tomato sauce. Mix everything and keep it aside. Now adding garam masala powder, a very important ingredient in this dish. I am adding Kashmiri powder for more color. If you want more spice besides color, then add equal amount of red chili powder. Mix everything. Now adding the mixture of that sauce. First mix everything in the bowl and pour it into the karai. Just give it a short mix. Then add the noodles. Without wasting any more time, add the noodles. Now mix everything thoroughly, but carefully. We wouldn't want to break the noodles too much. Here I have added the noodles in 2 batches because my karai is a bit small for the amount of noodles I am cooking. So I gave the first batch a mix and then add the second batch. I think this way too many noodles will not break. Make sure the noodles are evenly coated with the veggies, the sauce that we made, and it absorbs all the flavor. This is the last stage. It's almost done. Here it's complete, almost complete. The noodles is actually cooked now. So I'm adding the last ingredient, that is the green part of the spring onions. I have kept aside a little bit of it, a little bit of these green onions for garnishing along with the cabbage. Give it a mix for the last time. There, our Kolkata street style Veg Hakka Chowmein is done. Now for friends who prefer an egg Hakka Chowmein, it's very simple. Let's make an omelette. Crack 2 eggs. Add a little bit of salt, black pepper, red chili sauce, vinegar, dark soy sauce. Now beat the eggs thoroughly. Now in a frying pan, add a little bit of refined oil. Now once it's hot, not smoking hot, so that it doesn't scorch the eggs, add the beaten egg and make a nice omelette out of it. It's done. Let's remove it from the karai and cut it into strips or in any way as you prefer, and spread it over the chowmein and serve. Our Kolkata street style two-way Hakka Chowmein is ready. Now friends who are outside Kolkata miss this dish, or even who are living in this city have this at your fingertips. Even friends who have never tasted this very popular street food, I request you to cook it once and taste it. I think you will love it. Thank you for being with us till the end of the video. Happy cooking, stay healthy, till we meet again. Bye-bye. ভিডিওটি শেষ অবধি থাকার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। কলকাতায় ফুচকা বাদে এই সবচেয়ে পপুলার ডিশটি আমার বন্ধুদের কাছে পৌঁছে দিলাম। রাস্তায় দাঁড়িয়ে এই চাউমিন খাওয়ার মজাই আলাদা, তবে যখন যখন আপনারা সেখানে পৌঁছতে পারেন না তখন বাড়িতে বানিয়ে ফেলুন এই অত্যন্ত পপুলার ডিশটি। সকলে ভালো থাকবেন, দেখা হবে পরের ভিডিওতে। নমস্কার।